for shut up.
Yo, what's up, AD team? Austin Dunham back again with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna teach you how to structure a workout for the most optimal results, especially if you're doing calisthenics and have other things you're doing like how I have in my training program too. All right, so subscribe, like the video. Let's go ahead and get right into it. And guys, today is the day. Limitless Athlete, my bodyweight training program mixed with weightlifting into a hybrid routine, is now fully available, guys. I've been working on this for quite a long time, and I've been sharing with you, you guys, my hybrid progress, talking about on my Instagram and everything. And now it is finally here, Limitless Athlete. You're gonna get calisthenics focus programs, weightlifting focus programs, 50-50 type of programs, so it's an equal hybrid split. I'm gonna teach you the best practices when it comes to hybrid training and how to progress in each one as fast as possible, depending on your goals. I'm gonna give you some diet guidance and some nutrition knowledge so that you can see your results even faster, and overall teach you how to blend systematically calisthenics and weightlifting, because I know it can be definitely confusing, especially if you're a beginner, or maybe if you're like me, you started out with calisthenics and now you want to transition more into like a hybrid type of approach. Limitless Athlete program is for you. So it's fully available now. First link will be down below in the description. Right now it is discounted since it just released, so go ahead and check it out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, how to structure a workout. This is very different depending on what you got going on and the goals you have with your current physique and your skills and what you want to do. So I'm gonna give this advice from a calisthenics perspective and somebody who is learning different things, right? So I'm gonna throw a lot in there. So just take what you have in your certain training program and kind of keep that in mind. So we're gonna start from the very beginning and go our way to the end of structuring a workout. So the very first thing that should be at the beginning of the workout is mobility and warm-up work. So when it comes to mobility, I'm talking dynamic mobility work. Example includes shoulder dislocates with a band or like a broomstick or something like that. You know, leg swings, lateral leg swings, leg kicks, just getting the body warmed up. Now, part of your warm up can include other, wrist dynamic stretches if you're doing handstands, or, walking on the treadmill for 5 minutes. Just overall getting blood flow and mobility. That is the first part of the workout. Up next would be our static skills training. Remember, like I said, I'm giving this from a perspective of a calisthenics athlete too. So static training, I've always preached about this. This is learning your handstands, your planche progressions, your front levers, your back levers. Any advanced static skill where we're holding ourselves under intense pressure under one position and not moving. Anything regarding that, you want to put at the forefront of your routine. And the reason is because if you try to do static skills after you've done your reps and sets and after you've done all this heavy lifting, the quality is going to go down the drain, and you're probably not going to be able to hold a lot of the static skills that you actually could hold if you were fresh. Example for me, after I do a push workout, there is no way I'm holding a straddle or full planche. It's not happening. My biceps are tired, my triceps are weak, my chest is sore. Like, it's not happening. So always put the static skills and the static training at the forefront of your routine. All right, after our mobility, warm up, and static skills, up next we have our compound movements. Now this is like A1, I would say, of our compound movements, because we still got other compound movements to do, but these certain compound movements that come first are going to go first based on your goals and how heavy it is. So for example, let's say that it's a push day and I have a upper chest focus targeted weak point type of thing. So the first compound movement I'm going to do is an incline press or something like that, right? So you want to put at the forefront your compound movements based on the goals you want to achieve and do first. So also, if you're doing a hybrid type of approach, and I teach this in the Limitless Athlete, if you have more of a calisthenics goal-based type of program, you want to do your calisthenics compound movements first. You always want to do your calisthenics first before the weightlifting if you do a hybrid approach. But if you're not doing a hybrid approach, let's say you're only doing weightlifting, then you want to at least put the hardest movements first. So let's say you're doing legs, you can put a barbell squat, or like I said, for me, an incline bench press on a push day. The point is, the first compound movements are the hardest, the heaviest, and they fall in line with your goals. And if you're doing calisthenics, those compound movements will go first. So hopefully you understand that. All right, up next is our compound movements with extra volume and moderate weight. So an example of this would be like weighted dips, or maybe I'm doing a military press for 3 sets of 10. At first we did the compound movements that are heavy, like 5x5, 6x3. And then if you're doing more moderate weight, then that's when you put it kind of in the middle of the compound movements after the heavy stuff. So if you're doing a hybrid routine, this is after your calisthenic stuff you already done. Now you're moving into your weightlifting, doing it for however many reps. And there's an important reason why we structure our workout like the one I'm describing right now, is because it gives you the most efficiency and the most strength output for what you want to do. If you go in there and you kind of just do whatever at any random time, just as long as you do everything, then you're not working at the max efficiency and the max strength output that your body has. All right, so now we done our 2 compound movements, and this is like the bread and butter of our routine, the compound movements, right? So we did the heavy strength ones and the calisthenics, and then we did the moderate ones, the extra volume, extra work type of compound movements. Up next, we're moving into our isolation and our weak point targeting, a part of the workout. So here, after the compound lifts, you're gonna do things that you wanna bring up. So for example, calf raises, or lateral raises, or tricep push downs, or like barbell curls. Any isolation movement or weak point targeting movement that is isolation based will go here after the compound movements. Kind of blows my mind when people mix in isolation with compound movements in the workout and then they still do compound movements. Example, they do barbell squats and then go do leg extensions and then go do lunges and then go do hamstring curls and then do deadlifts. Like, bro, no. The way you order a workout will be squats, deadlifts, lunges, isolations, so quad extensions, and then hamstring curls. You guys catching on with me? So at this point in time is when we do the isolation movements. Up next is when we do our cardio, if you're into cardio. Now I understand that everybody does not do cardio, but if you do cardio, this is the time to do it, especially if you're doing any sort of long cardio, like 30 minutes, an hour, or even a high intensity interval training cardio. Like, it doesn't matter. Any sort of cardio source goes at the end of the workout. The same reason why we put our static skills at the beginning of the workout is because if we put cardio at the beginning or even in the middle, which is kind of weird to think, but it's gonna lower the quality of the overall workout. So put the cardio at the end. And then lastly, we are gonna do our static stretching. Once again, this is something a lot of people don't do, but if you're a component of stretching, taking your time, kind of relaxing, cooling down, then this is the very, very last thing that we will do. Do some static stretches or any sort of static stretch routine that you like doing. And then bam, guys, that was a whole entire workout. Now you guys see why some workouts could last 2 to 3 hours long. Like, when somebody asks me how long do you work out, it depends. Like, if I got a lot of stuff going on, I have a lot of goals. Let's say I want to work on my mobility. I'm doing static training for 2-3 skills. I'm doing my bread and butter compounds and isolation, and then I'm doing 20 minutes of cardio. Like, that's a 2.5 hour, sometimes 3 hour workout. So let's go ahead and recap everything we talked about. Number 1, mobility and warm up. Number 2, static skills. Number 3, compound movements, but these are like the goal-based ones, the heavy ones, and or calisthenics base. Number 4, the compound movements that provide extra volume and or more moderate weight. Number 5, the isolation and weak point targeting. Number 6, cardio. And then number 7, static stretching if needed. So guys, that was how to order and, complete a full sequence of a workout in the best order. Definitely follow that, and definitely check out the Limitless Athlete program down below if you want to mix calisthenics and weightlifting into a seamless hybrid routine and get amazing results while doing so. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like the video. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.